Hey y'all, welcome to today's meal. It is evening time, y'all. The video before this one, it was morning time, and I got up this morning, and I just separated the videos. Okay, I got up this morning. I was like, I'm going somewhere today. Okay, and then I showed y'all them two little quick breakfasts. Y'all, I cannot believe how simple they were. I'll be doing that from now on. Okay. Well, the frittata, I'll be doing that from now on. And you teenagers and you college kids, y'all see my mess. I'll explain and I'll splain in a minute. Okay. But y'all, that breakfast came together so quick this morning. Both of them in the microwave. So I will probably be doing that from now on and save my air fryer, y'all. So, okay, because it takes a little while for them frittatas to get done in the air fryer. So if I do those in the microwave, that speeded up the process, y'all. And every hotel has a microwave, y'all. So if you're in a room that's got like a king size room or something that has a microwave. Anyway, I'm chit chatting. That breakfast whipped up really quick. Now let's get to tonight's meal. If y'all have no clue what I'm talking about and you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Tracy. I'm the keeper of the home here at 4D Farms. However, we're on a work trip right now, and all of my subscribers and my viewers know that I get to travel with my husband sometimes, but I still have to put food on the table. So I put that air fryer to use. I put that Instant Pot to use. Those are mine, by the way. I travel with those. And I put the hotel microwave to use. This room just so happens to be one of the suites, and it has like a little semi-full kitchen and a little more room in it. Normally, we get smaller rooms, and I just have like a fold-up traveling table. It's in here, but I haven't had to set it up. And I travel with my Instant Pot and my air fryer, okay? I got a whole playlist, y'all. Hotel / small space cooking, where I'm cooking with nothing but an air fryer, Instant Pot, and a microwave, okay? Enough about that. Y'all can go back and catch all those videos. They're on a playlist, and they're organized for you. So, I'm in a series right now. We're on a work trip. Y'all go back and catch the videos before this one so you can get caught up. Now, let me explain what's going on in this kitchen, because y'all, I had a good day today, y'all. I visited two places today that was just very, they got me. I visited a World War II memorial, and I visited a 9/11 memorial, monument, whatever you want to call it, memorial park. And humbly, it is nowhere near 9/11. It's just a park I wanted to go to, and it was very humbling. Y'all, I have family members that were and still are in the military, and yes, my husband is a Marine Corps veteran. Our youngest son is in the Army Reserves. And yes, my grandfather was in World War II, which was very special to me. He was a Purple Heart recipient, wounded recipient. And yes, I've got uncles that were in the Navy. I've got a nephew that was in the National Guard. Yes, it's all in my family. Okay, so I visited those today, and it was very humbling. And yes, I was exhausted by the time I got back, so I took me a little nappy. Now we're good to go. But y'all, I'm really nervous about tonight's meal. I'm not nervous about the shrimp Alfredo. This is the last meal. We are down to the last meal, y'all, on my menu for this week. And I took y'all on that shopping trip with me and everything. And you got to hear my little rant and all such as that. Anyway, it is time to fix the shrimp Alfredo, and I'm going to throw this little tripod out the window. Y'all hear me say that every video. But I'm not nervous about the shrimp Alfredo. I'm nervous about the bread, y'all, because I make bread from homemade bread all the time at home, because I've got all my things. I've got my oven. I've got all my pans. I've got all my baking sheets. I've got all my dishes. But y'all, this trip, I was just like, I want some comforts of home. Some southern comforts of home, please. And I'm like, there's just gotta be a way. and I'm really trying to make something homemade tonight. I got up this morning, y'all, and I made that 5-minute no-knead quick bread dough again. If you want to know that one, y'all catch a couple of videos before this one where I show you how I made it, and then we made dinner rolls that night, okay? Tonight, y'all remember I told you I was going to try to make some Cobotta bread, or some people, Cobotta bread. I can't even talk, y'all. Cobotta bread. Some people call it flat bread because it's going to be flat. You don't let this rise. And I got up this morning. I made that 5-minute no-knead bread. It's been fermenting all day long, which is good. And now it's time to try to fix it up. And this is the flat bread. And this is where you put like things in it. I mean, you smother that baby with olive oil, and then you put things in it, and then you go ahead and bake it. You don't let it rise. This is a flat bread. Hence, no rise time, okay? But y'all, I'm nervous. I'm just nervous because I have not done this away from home, and I have not done this in the air fryer. But y'all, I'm like, okay, get out of my comfort zone. I'm always telling y'all that, right? So I got to take my own advice. Y'all, I'm going to try this. If it doesn't turn out and it turns out to be a flop, we're just all going to together, okay? I may cry, okay? But it's not for the sake that I didn't try. And I'm always telling y'all, get in your kitchen and try. So I'm taking my own advice tonight, y'all. I'm going to try this, okay? If it's a flop, it's a flop. I will definitely be doing this when I get my little fanny back home, okay? Just to show y'all that I can do it, okay? But we're going to try it in the air fryer tonight, y'all. If it's a flop, like I said, it'll just be a flop. Okay? You'll see it firsthand, okay? If it's something that it may turn out okay, but just needs a little tweaking, I can work on that. I'll be happy with that because I'm like, oh, okay, it can be done. I just need to do something a little different. That'll lift my spirits just a little bit. But y'all, if it turns out great, we're going to praise the Lord together and we're going to shout and okay. Okay, y'all will see firsthand. So I got up this morning, y'all. I got that dough going. Now it is time for me to get it out. I got my jewelry off because y'all, this is gonna be kind of sticky. I've already showed y'all how to shape things, stuff like that. I'm gonna get this dough out. I'm gonna get it kneaded just a teeny tiny bit, okay, just enough to get the flour incorporated and get it spreaded out on my parchment paper, okay? And we will go from there. So I'm going to show y'all my mess over here. Let me show y'all this. Y'all look at my table. I have got to clean up, y'all. I had it fermenting over here all day. And then, you know, just like, okay, I need to get started. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I got to grab the camera because this is part of tonight's meal. Okay, y'all. We are going to try this. Let me get the dough onto here and kind of get it somewhat shaped. It's gonna have to be in a circle tonight because my air fryer is in a little circle shape, so my dough is gonna have to be in a circle shape. I have got the vegetables that I'm going to put on the bread draining because I don't want them to be sopping wet when I put them down into the dough. And you'll see what I'm talking about in just a second. So let me get the bread ready over here, get my stuff ready, and we will try to do this together. Okay, y'all. You ready? Okay, please send a prayer up. Okay, y'all, I'm serious. I'm so nervous. I'm shaking. Okay, I got it on here. I did cut some of my paper off because I don't want that crinkly paper all up against my air fryer, okay? So I kind of cut it down some on purpose. Now, you want to do this and make divots on purpose, and I'll show you why. Go down. You want divots on purpose. This kind of bread, I'm using my herb infused what's this called? Oh, see, I'm nervous, y'all. I am using my oil-infused herbs, my herb-infused oil. Y'all, I'm using this right here, okay? I made these at home and I brought them with us because I needed to use these quickly, okay? So, herb-infused, thyme and rosemary in here. There we go. All right, now, you want to drizzle this baby with oil. Oh, okay, I don't have to get any more. Okay? You want the oil seeping down into those pockets, okay? And then you're going to just spread your oil all over the bread. You want the oil seeping down into those pockets. Oh, y'all, I'm so nervous. There's a lady that I like to watch make bread, okay? You can even create some more if you want to. Just make sure you're getting the oil down in those pockets, okay? You want a lot of oil on this, okay? Now you can start dressing this up with whatever you want to put on it. I'm going to choose roasted peppers, and y'all, you poke it down into the dough, just like thusly, as my mother would say. Hi, Mama. She watches my videos, y'all. I have to behave myself. Okay, let's see. You put them, you press them down into the dough. I'm letting my air fryer heat up like I would if I was at home and I was fixing to put this in there. Press it down. Okay, these are the little strips, y'all. You can do whatever. Oh, I'm gonna have a lot, y'all. Okay, let's see. I may not use all this. I just got a lot, y'all, and I got it strained. Okay, because it was really liquidy. Okay, that's enough of that. Now I'm going to do like some pimento tomatoes. And just kind of poke and spread them around. Oh, y'all, this is going to be loaded. I have no clue, y'all. We're just going to try this, y'all. I have no clue. I want to play. I want to experiment. I just want to say, hey, I tried it. It may work out, it may not. If it don't, I can tweak. I don't like giving up, y'all. I'm just like, where there's a will, there's a way, and we're gonna figure it out today. Did that rhyme? I made a rhyme. Oh, there's another pepper. I made a rhyme. Okay. Tomatoes. Okay, now I'm gonna poke me in some olives in there. My husband likes the olives, y'all. I'm gonna poke in some olives. Whoa. Y'all, I will have to vacuum their floors. Oh, that one's not sliced. I will have to vacuum their floors. I'm going to let this be baking while I'm getting the shrimp Alfredo done. I have already got my noodles boiled. I think everybody knows how to boil noodles. You young girls, if you don't know how to boil noodles, all you do, you take a pot, you put some water in it, you put it on the stove. Let your water get hot, take you some noodles, how much ever you want, put them in there, and bring them babies to a boil. Let them get tender to your liking, and you've boiled noodles. Where do I not have? There's no olive there. We'll put one there. Okay, now we got these little peppers. We're going to poke down in there too. Y'all, I may not be able to get this up off the table. I didn't think about that, y'all. This may be so heavy, I may not get it up off the table. We're going to have to be very creative with that, y'all. Oh, yeah, because I didn't think about that. This thing may be so heavy. Y'all, I have no clue. We're just going to try this. If it doesn't work, y'all, I will just definitely do this when I get home. But I can say I tried it, and we'll learn that. Capers. Ooh, we love capers, y'all. And some capers are going to go in our shrimp. We like capers on our pizza. So we're just going to... Alright. Oh, y'all, I'm nervous. This paper may be wet. I may have to grab a spatula or something to even get this in the air fryer. Let's see. Oh, if I'm very careful, I can probably get it in there. Okay, let me go wash my hands, okay? We got to get this in there before this paper gets soaked. Okay, y'all. say a prayer. I'm going in. I'm going in, Mom. Say a prayer, Mama. I'm gonna try to get this over into there as best I can without dropping everything. Oh, y'all, I said I was gonna get a spatula, didn't I? Let me go do that. All right, y'all, this is the biggest spatula I've got. I'm gonna try to get one side of it. Oh, y'all, I don't know. Okay, this may get messy, y'all. I may dump everything. I have no clue. My paper got wet. I should have put this in that silicone liner, y'all. But I really don't, because I can't flip it. I want the bottom of the crust to get crispy. Okay, y'all, we're just gonna have to go in with this. Let's see. I'm nervous. Okay, hold on. Mama, I need an extra set of hands. Okay, hold on. My mama would say, hold on, I'm coming. Okay, y'all, I'm just gonna have to do this the best I can. Y'all, I have a paddle at home. If I was doing this on my pizza stone, I wonder if I need to buy me a paddle and bring it out here with me. I don't know, y'all. Okay, we're just gonna have to do this, y'all. I don't think they have a bigger spatula. They don't, and I don't have a bigger spatula. So, oh wait, I see something maybe I can use. Hold on. Oh, y'all, I'm so sorry. I did not let y'all see that. I really tried like doing this. Okay, no, didn't work. And y'all, I had the bright idea. Y'all know what I did? I'm gonna show you. Hold on, I'll show you. It worked perfect. I don't know why I didn't think of that to begin with. I put this here, and I just went, That's all. And look, it's in there. It's in there. Now, oh, let's go put this in the air fryer, okay? Oh my gosh, y'all, I really thought I was gonna dump that in the floor. Okay, we're gonna stop this. I just needed it to preheat. Now, I don't wanna burn the top. I'm getting down so y'all can see me, so I can think. Let's think together. I don't wanna burn the top. This is an air fryer. Okay. We're gonna start out, oh, I ain't got my glasses on. We're gonna start out, I'm gonna bump it up just a little bit, 330, 325, because y'all, I do not want to burn the top of it. I need to make sure all this gets done, okay? So I don't want to burn the top. This is an air fryer, so heat, oh, I did not stop. Heat is going to, oh, I've explained this in videos, y'all. There's not a lot of place for the heat to go. It's just gonna be right there on top. Because okay. I'm nervous, y'all. My heat element is right up here. So that means it's gonna get the top of the food pretty quickly. I can't flip this over. So I need to lower the temperature and up the minutes. So y'all, we're gonna try 15 minutes at 325. Oh, let's just start. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off, y'all, and just start. Okay. While that is baking, I'm gonna go over here right quick, y'all, and no, I can do that in a minute. Let's just go ahead and get the shrimp started. Okay. I am going, well, we're gonna get the sauce done because I'm gonna do this. I've gotta rotate, y'all, and because I've only got so much room, I'm gonna have to rotate. So I got the noodles boiled, they're back here. I'm gonna get the sauce done, homemade Alfredo sauce, pour it over into there. Then I'm gonna cook the shrimp, put it over into the, oh, y'all know what I forgot? Hold up. Y'all know what I forgot? Fresh basil. I knew I was smelling something. I want fresh basil on the top of this. Oh my gosh, y'all, that smells good. I love fresh basil, y'all, and I miss my arrow garden at home. I miss having my fresh herbs, so I went and bought me some, y'all, just for this purpose. And we're gonna have to start all over again. It's okay, we can do it, we can do it. I knew there was something I was forgetting, and I just so happened to look over there and I saw it. Okay. That's enough. Okay, let's let this finish. I'm letting all my heat out. We're gonna keep checking this, y'all. I love fresh basil, y'all, so I had to find some at the grocery store. And that's some of that basil that I got that was marked down, y'all, that I told y'all was on sale. Okay, let's get back to this. I got my noodles. We're fixing to start the sauce, okay? When I get my sauce done, then I'll cook the shrimp. Everything will eventually wind up in that big pot, okay? I've only got 2 eyes, so I'm having to just do things in stages, okay? So now let's get this butter melted. It's a half a stick of butter. We're gonna get this melted. Half a stick of butter. And this, if this is too much sauce, that's okay. I can reserve some, or it may not be enough. I don't know, y'all. I am going by a recipe on this. So this is a half a stick of butter. We're gonna let that melt, and then we're gonna pour a cup and a half of heavy whipping cream. And I've got the garlic here, and you're supposed to have 2 cups of the grated Parmesan cheese, y'all. But this is only 6 ounces, so y'all, I'm gonna see how much I can get with this, and I'll just add some more of this to it if I need some more, okay? This is not 2 cups, so we will see. We can improvise, okay? My husband was a Marine. It's improvise, overcome, and adapt. Is that the motto? Oh, y'all, I can't remember. I know there's a lot of butter in homemade Alfredo sauce, okay? There's a lot of butter. All right, we're gonna let this melt. All right, let's see. Got our salt and pepper, Italian seasonings. Okay, come on. While that's melting, I'm gonna go clean off this table, y'all. Okay, I got that cleaned, y'all. You don't want to scorch your butter, so now we're gonna add the cream. You don't want to scorch it, y'all. That's why I turned my heat down. You don't want to scorch it. All right. Now we're going to add the garlic. How much garlic was that? Y'all, I had it on my phone. I'm sorry, but now I'm using my phone. I think it was like a tablespoon of garlic. Where's my lid? Here it is. Tablespoon of garlic. Okay. I'm going to throw this in the sink. Okay, now just keep whisking, keep whisking. This is gonna get a little thicker, y'all. All right, salt and pepper. Just to your liking, season it to your liking. Come on, salt and pepper. Oh, y'all, that table was a mess. I had to get that cleaned off. I will vacuum their floors. Next time housekeeping comes down the hallway, I will borrow the vacuum cleaner and I will clean it myself. I do it myself. How much is it? Here. Oh, no, I didn't even have any in there. Okay, but I've got rosemary and thyme up here. Hold on just a second. Let me find my seasonings. All right, I added my seasoning. Now we're gonna just turn it down, y'all, to where it is not scorching. You do not want scorched milk, Alfredo sauce, whatever. We're gonna put this whole thing in here because I know this is 6 ounces. That is not 2 cups. We're gonna let that melt. Okay. You wanna simmer this until this melts, and then I will see how thick it is as to whether or not I need to add some more of this, y'all. So we're gonna let this melt. All right, while that's melting, I'm gonna clean up just a little bit. This is why you need a whisk, y'all, because you need to help incorporate this and get all the clumps out of that Parmesan cheese. It really needs to be the fresh grated Parmesan cheese, because that way it melts. Oh, yeah, you see? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. It's a little milkier than what I'd like. I'm going to add just a tad of this. Oh, I've got a jar that's already open. Let me find it. I accidentally bought another one when I had one here. Okay, there we go. Just a little more. All right, now we're gonna let this melt. Whoop. Now, y'all, I'm going to go a little step further, and I'm going to add a little bit of shrimp in here. Y'all, not shrimp. Y'all, this spinach. This spinach has been frozen, but it's okay. Okay? I just want to add a little more to my Alfredo tonight. If I see any stems, I will get them out. I'm trying to use up the spinach, and I want just a little greenery in my spinach. In my Alfredo tonight. So I'm just going to add some frozen spinach. And y'all, frozen spinach cooks up so good. And all you got to do is crumble it up in there. And if you see any stems, get it out. That's all. See, the stems just break off. So easy. So I'm adding just a little bit of spinach to mine just for some more greenery. Let's see if I need some more or not. Whoop, don't let your stuff start sticking. Alright, okay, that looks pretty good. I got greenery in there. I may add a little more, y'all. I gotta turn this down. I don't want it to start scorching. Let's add just a little more and keep stirring so it doesn't scorch. There we go. Oh, y'all, I like this. Look at that. Oh, y'all. Well, at least this will make, if this turns out good, this will make up for it in case the bread doesn't. Okay, so put this over here, not too close to my air fryer. All right, now, this is pretty much done. Okay, everything's melted. Everything has come together. Y'all, this is the first time I've ever made homemade Alfredo sauce. Okay, let me pour this sauce into there and get ready to do my shrimp. All right, y'all, to my pan, I added my shrimp. Y'all, it's okay if the sauce is still in there because it's all going to get dumped in the same pot anyway. So, I'm going to add a little more butter. All I'm going to do, y'all, I remember to get the tails off this time. Okay, I'm going to put a little butter in here. I like to just saute. This is already pre-cooked shrimp a little bit. I'm just doing this until it turns pink, y'all, okay? So I'm putting butter in there. I know that's a lot of shrimp, but y'all, these shrank up a lot. Let's see, I need the rest of this butter for this big thing of shrimp. This shrimp shrinks up a lot, y'all. Okay, so that's that. I'll get me some more butter out in a minute. Okay, now I like a little bit of lemon juice in my shrimp. Butter. And, oh, I bet I haven't opened this yet. Nope, I used the lime juice the other night, not this one. Okay. All right, so we're going to put a little bit of lemon juice, just a splash, y'all, just enough to give it some flavor. I'm not going to put any more garlic in this because there's garlic in there. And the seasonings are in the Alfredo sauce, so I think this is going to be okay, y'all. We are going to just do this until the shrimp turns pink, y'all, and you'll know it's done. Let's see, do I need any more seasoning? Let's do a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper on the shrimp. And we're just going to saute this until they turn pink, okay? You'll know when they change colors. They do look a little pink right now, but you will know when they change colors. You'll see it. Okay, let's put this up. Oh, let's see what this bread looks like, y'all. Give me a second. I'm just going to have to keep doing the minutes, y'all, until it's like I want it. And, y'all, that may puff up in there. I don't know. That bread may rise in there. We'll see. That's the reason why I was trying to hurry up and get it in there and get it to baking before it did start rising. But it still may puff up just a little, y'all. Okay, let me give this a stir, and then we're going to peek over in here, y'all. Alright, we're going to let them hang out right there. They're starting to get the right color. Okay, y'all. not so bad, y'all. Not so bad. Little more, little more. Okay, let's go. Not so bad, y'all. I want it this kind of bread, you may kind of want it a little crunchy because it's a flat bread. So we're gonna go, same thing again. And I'm just gonna kind of keep eyeballing it. I want it a little browner and a little crunchy. Flat bread, you can get a little crunchy, y'all. All right, yeah, beginning to change color. And y'all, actually, this butter and this lemon juice can actually go over in there. So when this gets done cooking and they get to the right color, that's a little bit of spinach that got in there. I'm just gonna put all this over in there, give it a good stir, and we're just gonna keep waiting on this bread, y'all. All right, y'all, the shrimp is done. Y'all see how it shrunk up? Okay. So they're all done. They changed colors. I'm just going to put this sauce and all in this pot. And I'm going to give this a big stir. Let's get it all incorporated and let me clean up a little bit. All right, y'all. I got this all stirred up. Y'all, this is the shrimp Alfredo. Shrimp and spinach Alfredo, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to let this hang out here and let it just incorporate those flavors together while I'm waiting on my bread, y'all. We'll see, okay? Okay, y'all, the moment of truth has come. It's time to test this bread. We're just gonna see, y'all. I'm seeing the top. It's not getting as brown and crunchy as what I would like, but y'all, this is an air fryer, okay? Oh, okay, good. Oh, I got some capers down there, y'all. The basil kind of flew around in there. Yeah. It's okay. All right, y'all, there's only one thing to do, and that's just try this. Let me get a knife. Let's see. And y'all, I may not even like this type of bread. This is the first time I'm even trying. Oh, it's crunchy. This is the first time I'm even trying this Cobotta bread. So let's just see if I even like it. Okay. All right, good. Y'all see that? Let me get y'all out here in the light where you can see. Well, that didn't help, did it? All right, like that. Let me take a little taste test. Let's see what this is like. Oh, let me get y'all up here where you can see. I may like it, I may not. I haven't even tried this bread at home, y'all, so I don't know. And it may do better at home because I'll have different pans, I'll have different everything. Let's just try the bread. It's either a go or a no-go, so let's see. I can do it on my pizza stone at home. Let's just try, y'all. Not bad. Not too bad. Hey. Not too bad, y'all. Let's try the olive. I got the olive. Y'all, it's actually not bad. My husband's not a really big fan of breads, okay? He's not, and two, he can't eat a lot, but he's never been a big fan of breads anyway. He's not the bread eater, okay? I am. He could care less if he had breadsticks or anything like that. He's like, I'm good. I'm the one that likes a little bread with my meals, okay? This is not bad, y'all. And it's not bad with it being in the air fryer. I'm kind of pleased. Look, Mommy, I did it. Oh, Okay, but when I get home, I will try this bread and do it differently. So that way to get like on the bottom that crunchier crust, like a pizza crust. It's a flatbread and it's kind of like resembling a pizza crust with the fixings but without the sauce, okay? Hence flatbread. So I will definitely be trying this at home and tweaking some things. But y'all, this is not bad for it being in an air fryer. Now, I wouldn't suggest a beginner doing this until you know something more about bread baking and you practice in a normal oven. But as far as like me, I already know the basics of bread making and I do it at home. I just wanted to try it in the air fryer. And y'all, I gotta let this cool down. That baby's had a workout. About 40 to 45-ish minutes on 325 in the air fryer. But I'm working my air fryer really hard, y'all. So I'm just gonna kind of stop right there. This is okay. I think this is doable. So when I get home, I will be tweaking this. Whew. Y'all, do you know how nervous I was? I'm still nervous. Let me show y'all how nervous I was. Because if that didn't work, y'all, I had plan B. I always have a plan B, y'all, in case that don't work. I have some dough over here rising for breadsticks and some dinner rolls. Just in case, y'all. So I'm going to butter, when this cools off just a little bit, I'm going to butter these up and then bake them in there and we'll have them for another night. I had plan B, y'all, because that's how nervous I was, okay? So that is the last meal on this week's menu. I will definitely be trying that when I get home and do some tweaking and maybe try it in a different pan or do it on my pizza stone, where it gets that crust on the bottom, crunchy and crispy. Ooh, yeah. Okay, but y'all, it's not bad for an air fryer. Not bad at all. There. I think I did it. Okay. Oh, I tell you what, y'all, shrimp Alfredo is shrimp Alfredo, okay? Okay, for the sake, I'll taste test. Okay, let me see. Let me get me a plate, because I'm getting hungry. Let me get me a plate. Okay, y'all, we will taste test the shrimp just to make y'all happy. But y'all, I can't sit here and tell y'all not to come out of your comfort zone and go try this if I don't do it myself. I mean, you know, that's kind of like hypocritical, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, I tried it, y'all. I'm going to be tweaking some things. Okay, I'm going to spin my spaghetti around. Oh, well, that didn't work. Let me try the shrimp. Oh. Mm. Oh, y'all, that's good. Homemade Alfredo sauce. I've never made homemade Alfredo sauce before either. I haven't. I sure haven't. I've always bought it in the jars. Hubby will probably like this better because he's not a fan of Alfredo. But that's because I buy the jars of the sauce. Maybe he'll like this better because it's the homemade sauce. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty awesome. That is supper tonight, y'all. Shrimp Alfredo and Cobotta bread or flat bread, whatever you want to call it. I did it. Whew. I can relax now. Oh, y'all. Okay, but I had plan B. So that is supper tonight, y'all. I am proud of myself. I got out of my comfort zone. Y'all, we did that together. Whew. Okay, I'm going to go eat now and calm down, okay? Y'all, enjoy your meal. I will see y'all in the next video.